वेलकम टू भारत टाइम्स। डॉक्टर स्टीफन गिल, आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। वेलकम टू मॉन्ट्रियल। बहुत देर बाद देखा आपको।
Thank you, Dr. Monika Spolia. Thanks very much for inviting me to your program. And what is new today?
Well, new today is we just, I mean, you were here for the poetry reading in
Yeah.
Montreal, and
Yes.
it was such a nice gathering with the other poets, etc. And and I think we should have more of those.
Yeah, sure.
We should
sure,
encourage
certainly.
more
Yeah,
poets
yeah.
to come together and
Mhm.
have more poetry readings, etc. What do you think?
Excellent. It's a wonderful idea. I think there should be more encouragement, and you're
Mhm.
providing that encouragement, which is really praiseworthy, adorable thing that you are doing. And please keep doing. After all, you are doing for the last several years this work.
Thank
And
you.
I am very happy to say that the government also has noted it and appreciate the work you are doing. Now, if you don't mind, I would like to take this time to share some of the projects which I have mind for 2017.
Please,
There's
yes.
some. And one project I have already completed. There are about 5 or 6 books which I want to bring out. In addition to what I contribute to different journals, newspapers in the form of sonnets, poems, letter to the editor, in the form of research papers, things like that. But there are about 5 books which I wanted to bring out. Out of those 5 books, 2 have been already released. One is Songs of Life, Singer of
Yes,
Life.
Singer of Life, yes.
And that was released about 2 months ago by Vesta here in Canada.
Yes.
And that's a collection of sonnets with my pictures.
Wow.
And another is that is coming out pretty soon, and that is also about sonnets. It is called Stephanian Love Sonnets. And and this sonnet, which is coming out pretty soon, every sonnet is about 100 words and of 8 lines, and last 2 lines rhyme together.
Yes.
So there is some kind of a discipline there. And apart from this one, my 2 novels, novels of ideas. So one is The Coexistence and another is The Chhattisgarh. Both the novels were published few years ago, and they're out of print. So one publisher there in India, Prakash Book Depot, is releasing both the novels in 1 volume.
Okay.
And it is called My 2 Novels.
2 novels.
Yeah.
And those
So,
are, again, what are their
The
names?
Coexistence and the Chhattisgarh.
Chhattisgarh.
Coexistence is about live and let live.
Okay.
And Chhattisgarh is about mythology of that area of
Okay.
India.
And where is Chhattisgarh in India?
Chhattisgarh, it is a center of India.
Okay.
And so this is about, it's a very old area about India, about 5,000 years ago.
Wow.
You know, that was. And it is mostly inhabited by aboriginals of India called Adivasis.
Yes.
So they are mostly there, and they have their own anthologies.
Wow.
And so this collection of 2 novels is a very large book, about maybe 600 pages. I have done proofreading, so in a couple of months it will be released.
Okay.
Apart from these 3 books, I have 2 or 3 books in my mind, and probably I will be able to release even those ones. And one is collection of my short stories. Nearly all my short stories will be in this collection. And another is a collection of my interviews, and it will be titled The Conversations. So most of my interviews will be here.
Okay.
Actually, it has been published, but it is again out of print.
Print,
So
okay.
I want to bring it under So this will be released also pretty soon, this year before the end of the year. And these are some of the projects,
that you're for this year,
for this year,
2017.
2017.
Okay. And so those are already projects which are in works already.
Yeah,
and they're
they
happening.
are, and I think that these projects should be completed.
Yes.
Otherwise, I will find that I'm a failure and I have not done so.
No, you're not at all. An author of 20 and more books.
Yeah,
and,
around 30, 35 books.
35 books by now, wow. And the articles about how many?
Well, there are also several articles.
Several
so
articles.
Not number of
endless number of them. And how many books on you that people
there
have
are
written?
about 12 books, and some more are being written.
More? Okay.
Yeah, but the 12 research, 2 or 3 are by single persons, and other a collection of papers from different professors of English literature from different universities, from Europe, from here, from India, some are even from Pakistan. So they are from different, and they all are professional people, professors of English
So
literature.
this does not apply to you, the question, so how long have you been writing? It's like the question should be, how long people have been writing about you?
Well, it's for the last few years, actually. Well, they have been interviewing me and writing brief sketches about me, but the full-fledged book, actually, the first one was written by a Canadian, Dr. John Hines. So, and after that, another book that was by Dr. Agarwal, and he's a professor of English literature. And that was really, I was very lucky, because that was the time when it was released. I was invited by High Commissioner of Canada in India, and he arranged dinner, for invited some professors also. So that was a very, very memorable afternoon with him. And after that, then there have been other professors and all that who have been editing. And these papers, research papers.
These papers or the writings they've been doing, it's been like about yourself as a writer, or about your writings or your novels?
Yeah, mostly about my writing, because my latest one, that is a collection of research papers on my one novel, The Coexistence. And contributors are from India, from Pakistan, from Europe, Canada, from different countries, and they all are involved with literature, English literature, in one way or the other, and they were their own opinions, and compared with other writers also, and I think these papers have been done by authentic writers, respectable writers, who know what they are doing. So I am very pleased. So, but there are few more. For instance, a few scholars, they have done PhD. And they are trying to publish that book. They have some I have done, and some are doing. So those are doing but some have already done, and they have been teaching also. They are so they are trying to get them published also. Their thesis.
Congratulations!
Oh, thank you very much. I deserve
so much. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And now, let's say, born in Sialkot, then part of Pakistan, but now it's part of India after partition, etc. And so you have traveled. Well, you were born, let's say, the Indian subcontinent, Sialkot, and then from there you went out to other countries as well before coming here, right?
I was in Ethiopia a teacher for 3 years.
3 years, okay.
Then Pakistan, I was born there.
Right.
But at that time, and then after that I went for talks, lectures, I was invited. Then to
so you've
States
been
also.
Back to India and Pakistan, right?
But mostly to India.
India, okay.
I'm invited by Indian universities. Most of that, because departments of English literature, they know me because I am being taught there, and also because students, scholars are doing doctorate. Some have done MPhil, and I'm taught in a regular way. So they invite me as keynote speaker for their conferences. So I go there. So I am more known in India, which is a natural because I was born there and in Pakistan also, but in Canada because of that is my adopted country.
A lot of your other books like Coexistence or the Chhattisgarh, that's because you visited there and that's how you write about that. And that is only the places you've been to, but then your books, I found out they are translated in other languages too, like Romanian and which other one?
Mostly Romanian. And my sonnets have been translated in Russian.
Wow.
And a very famous a poet. So he has translated in Russian language, and he was nominated for Nobel Prize. And I'm very happy. In Romanian, some of, not only the sonnets, even my novels have been translated and published also there. And so I am happy in that way that they have been. As far as India is concerned, because most of my books are there around universities, you teach and a lot of that, so there is no need to translate, that's what they
But still, so let's say they are in English. Are they any of your books in French?
Well, translated in French,
Italian,
English, Germany,
Italian, Germany, Russian, Romanian, Punjabi, Urdu, Hindi.
But in Punjabi, actually,
Bangladeshi. Bengali.
Oh yeah, it's
because there is a book you wrote about Bangladesh. Like yes.
And as far as Punjabi is concerned, I have authored 2 books. My novel have been translated by someone, but the 2 I wrote myself. For those Punjabi. And Urdu also I write myself. And my many poems, Urdu they have been sung, performed by very prominent singers with music. I have the 3 albums. And in addition to that, I'm very pleased to say that I have also authored a collection of poems in Urdu and put that in Hindi also.
Hindi, Jazeera.
Jazeera, like that. So I'm very pleased, to say that work is being done. That is, I'm very happy with my success, and let us see what happens in next year. But this year, these 6 books I am planning to bring out.
And are you? Well, I guess the next year after that, you'll just see after you're finishing this, or do you have anything else in mind?
Another is my. I have 2 more novels in my mind, and I want to finish those novels. And
so that will be next year, not this year.
Next year. Yeah,
you have your work cut out for yourself.
I'm really.
So great, and we loved your poetry in the poetry reading as well, which you read, and. Sure, and we'll be hearing more from you. And please come often to Montreal.
Sure. You know, and maybe next time I will present my English sonnets.
Nice,
Yeah, that will be wonderful, to give us some kind of taste of my sonnets, how they are. So that will be next time when I'm around. And I hope you will give me another chance,
No, we just love hearing from you, your sonnets or your poems, whether they're in Hindi, English, Punjabi, Urdu.
Thank you.
They are just wonderful.
You're very kind, so I appreciate it.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So we'll see you again here in Montreal soon.
Yeah, sure.
Right. Thank you.